I can, I can read that. Lord Jesus, we are thankful for this time once again you have given us, together with the fellow educators, to put everything that we are planning for the ICT exhibition to be a success. Lord, guide us in whatever we are going to discuss, and help us and help the teachers, the patrons of these students, to guide them such that they present very well, and everything at the end of it all praises your name. We pray all that through Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen. So, gentlemen and ladies, once again, good afternoon, and thank you for joining this preparatory meeting. And I thank you for the commitment you've shown in guiding your students. Your mentorship is what will make this showcase possible. And we appreciate the time and effort you have invested in preparing the learners. In this meeting, we want to provide final guidance such that every participating school understands how to submit the evaluation, its timeline, and what to expect on the exhibition day. What I want to remind ourselves, one, is that the event will take place on the 7th of August 2026 at Janan Secondary School, Bombo. And we are expecting the schools to start arriving between 7 and 9. 7 and 9, you are reporting. The theme of the showcase is using technology to serve and transform society. That is the theme. The purpose of the show is actually to enable to celebrate innovation, creativity, and practical use of WordPress in education. We have to take this not only as a competition, but an opportunity for students to learn from one another and build confidence in presenting digital solutions. How you have to submit, I think all of you have known how you have to submit, and the deadline, we set it to be tomorrow, Saturday, is the deadline for submitting the projects. Each project, of course, as you know, should have a title, school name, students' names, if you have. If you have somewhere you can write them, there's no problem. But on the day, when you bring them, you'll give us the names because they will register. The patron's name, we are sure the one who is submitting will be indicating the patron's name. The project description, all that is needed as you submit. So we have a communication that will be sharing with you in various WhatsApp groups where you are, and I know you are getting them, and that's the reason you are joining in the meeting now. You all know that when projects are being evaluated by the jury, the judges, they follow certain criteria, which you must know. And I'm not a judge, but although I've ever judged somewhere, but I think we are using already style. But what I know as of today, judges normally follow creativity and originality of the project. The project should appear original, and we're having some creativity. You have used WordPress because this is a WordPress event. It's relevant to education or to the community, how relevant the project is it functioning, is it complete, And even if it's not on the web, online, and it's offline, but it requires to be complete and functioning, meaning that if you get a domain name and hosting, the website starts functioning. The design and user experience should also be good. Of course, you don't need to put emphasis on the design only, but also the content, how the content is the content really communicates well. And also, you should also consider how learners can present the project and their ability to answer questions, because the learners can have very good project, but if they cannot present it well, then there can be a problem. So what you must know with judgment is that most judges I've seen, they are very much interested not only how attractive the website looks like, but can the website solve the problem, and can the students confidently present their work and it is seen by the audience and the jury. So that one is very important to us to know. From that, we need to know the timeline, how the day will be moving. In a brief, what you must know with timeline is that tomorrow, 1st August 2026, at midnight, by midnight or just before midnight, we shall be receiving the last project. However, because of the requests that have been made by some teachers, they are trying to maybe finalize with their learners. We might extend it to Sunday by midnight, such that by Monday we are just organizing ourselves very well on the side of the organizers, because we need to organize ourselves. We also need to, by actually submitting the project, we confirm that your school will participate. In all ways, we confirm that it will participate. However, some teachers had informed me that they would wish to attend online, but again, they have not yet submitted their projects. That's bad if they have not submitted. If you are to participate online because of issues of travels, because we are aware some head teachers, they are fearing of moving students. But those others, they have decided to move students because we don't need very many students. Because this is not a tour place, a tour site where you have to bring many students in hundreds or tens. No. You only need, as a teacher, to bring 2 or 3 students, or maybe 5. And that's not a tour. Such a number you can put in a taxi and bring them, and they represent the school. So therefore, I encourage us to take this showcase seriously, because it will open for us some more opportunities. We want to connect with new people, as well people. I want also to inform you that we need to take arrival time seriously, because we have a longer program in the day. Teachers who have joined, please ensure that you come in time. And if by 8 you have arrived, or just close to 9 you are arriving,
Hello. Mr. Chiwanuka, I don't know whether it's me who has lost him. Okay, I think he has got an interruption, a network interruption, but he's coming back. Mr. Chiwanuka, welcome back. We had lost you.
Yeah, thank you. I had issues with the had issues with network here. Thank you very much. Are you hearing me?
Yes.
Are you hearing me, members?
Yes, we can
Hello?
hear you.
Okay, thank you very much. Yeah, I'm just saying, members, that on the exhibition day, we request all of us to arrive in time, such that we move things in time, such that even those who are coming from afar, they can leave that exhibition joint in time, at least before 6, they have already left. That's what is our target. We don't want to make them leave at 7 or beyond 7. When you arrive, the registration will be taking place at the gate. People who are registering will be there, and they will register you and your learners as the teacher or patron and so on. Even the host people will move from there where they are, and they will be registered there before they enter the main hall. Of course, once you have registered, then you'll be told where to go, maybe for breakfast, where it will be prepared. Then afterwards, some other sessions will go on. That will lead us to the exhibition and the judge and the jury session. And during those sessions, once the jury have ended their time, by around 2, we shall have lunch. And then after that, the speakers will have their sessions, and even the guest of honor will also talk. Then, and after them, the awards will take place. And of course, we expect that to be taking place by around 4, when we are awarding ceremony is taking place. I would love to also to talk about what we expect as patrons of students. I request that you ensure that students understand every part of their project, and they can talk about it very well, and they can demonstrate confidently. They do things in time. They come when dressed very well, smartly. But those who are presenting, we shall be giving them identifiers. The shirts or the T-shirts will uniquely identify them from others, and you carry the necessary equipment. If you have a laptop to use, maybe backup of your information you need, because sometimes if you only move with a flash and then information fails to be read, then we don't expect you to have those issues. So it means you have to test your project very well, such that it is moving well. And also it means back up your copies of your project somewhere. And the runners, and actually as patrons, we encourage us to behave professionally and respectfully throughout the event, as the runners learn from you or from us. So now, I also request that you supervise your students as a patron, as a teacher bringing the students. You supervise where they are moving, because you don't expect them to be disturbing other host students moving in their dormitories when they are not allowed, and so on. And even when they are presenting, encourage them for teamwork. And they also can communicate any changes they get as they present. So let them support each other. As you the patron, you support them during their setup and so on and so forth. So let them remain available throughout the program of the day, unless otherwise in those sessions, like lunch and so on. I want to give the opportunity to Mr. Mukarere to say something, and maybe we shall give an opportunity to the patrons or teachers, and then they also tell us something. Then we shall move on. So, Mr. Mukarere. Hello, Mr. Mukarere.
Yes, Mr. Chiwanuka.
Yes.
Are you hearing?
Yes, I'm hearing you.
Okay, thank you very much for the brief. We have most of the information on the website, and the info session here is also supposed to help in case of additional questions or support, because we need the schools to know the expectations, what we expect as organizers. There could be some things that we have not documented on the website when they have questions. So when you look at this program, there is a part where we are looking at visits to exhibitors' stalls. So we know the learners want to, we are giving here like a full hour. So the schools that come early, you have enough time with the judges. By judges will be on ground by 9. So as you come, you'll be given a table where you can put your computer. If you can come with an extension, a power extension cable, that can be good, that you can get power on your laptop. Some of you, your websites are not online, they are on localhost. So the judges may need to come and see them and test them on your local machine. They may want to test the functionality of that website or the project that you are having. So if you had prepared a project which is not a WordPress website, you can still come and you can let us know, and we see how to look at your project and still give you feedback, because at the end of the day, we are looking at education and technology. Yeah, so, but we are going to be having that. So the assessment, as you see, Mr. Chiwanika was going through the technical assessment tool. We are having the project evaluation criteria, and it has two parts. There is a part which is technical assessment to be done at the physical exhibition stall. This one is best assessed by someone touching, like trying your website, to see how to navigate it, to see how it works, to see whether it supports accessibility, learners with different needs. You can put in some of those features. They will allow your project to stand out and to get marks. The tool is very, very detailed. The basic standards, innovation and uniqueness, functionality. If it is a shopping cart, is it working? If it is what is it? The quality and the quantity of the content that you are having. So these ones are supposed to be looked at physically, because on stage, on the PowerPoint, they may not be able to see this very well. Then after that, now we have this other part where you pitch, where you talk about the problem. Yeah, this is your PowerPoint. Now this is the teamwork and how you are talking. Now that will be assessed on stage. There are some learners who come with a very good project technically, and then they fail to present it. And then they start saying, hey, now that school has won, but our project was better. Your project was better, but maybe you missed out on a few things, the way you delivered your project. So please refer to guide the information on the website, practice speech to your learners, make sure that you can be able to, like this part, present within like 7 minutes, 5 minutes, 2 minutes for questions. This one should be a pitch, an elevator pitch. But the first part, the judges can take some time at your desk and they see and explore and ask you more questions. So we have everything catered for from the visiting your project, look at it, to giving you time on stage to present it at the end of the day. The other thing that I wanted to talk about is we have tickets that are being sold. We are still having tickets that are available. You could be interested to come, and you could be a teacher and you want to come and also learn from the exhibition so that you can go back and also prepare your learners for next year. So you can come. There will be a lot of feedback. There are a lot of people who are going to be supporting. We have people traveling in from abroad coming. We have invited guests. We have a lot of people from the WordPress community and others. So it's a good event to come and see what's possible with the technology and innovation with WordPress. And also you can be able to learn from the projects that will be exhibited. So it is only 15,000 to cater for your meals. Breakfast and lunch coupon will be given to you, and the rest of the things are actually catered for by the sponsors. The venue, the everything to do with organization. What you are paying for is like your meal, what you are going to eat. Yeah, so, but you can also pay 50,000 if you want a pro ticket. A pro ticket, you will also be given a t-shirt. A good t-shirt which you can put on for several years. A good t-shirt, and also, yeah, you are like our VIP. You are supporting the event, so you can choose to pay 15 or 50. With the 15, there is no t-shirt. So don't pay 15 and then come expecting to get a t-shirt. You'll get the meals and you access the sessions and everything, and the tag and the coupon, and the t-shirt will be there. You could also decide to go for a micro sponsor ticket. This one is for, in case the pro tickets are done, because they are discounted, you want to support the event so that you can support more learners. So the session is not only for learners, it is for both learners and even other people, educators, designers, innovators. They are all welcome to come and participate. So please go ahead and submit a project. Those of you who have a project, whether it is not fully complete, it's fine. You can submit it before the deadline so that we can be able to know that you are at this level. Then within the course of next week, we have volunteers whom we can, and mentors whom we can attach to you, and they can support you to see that your project is there. So you can go where there is showcase and click on call for projects and submit your project. Now, with WordPress events, there is something called a WordPress.org username. This one is good because if you have it and you come to present, we give you a badge because you are like a speaker. When you come and exhibit, you are like a speaker at a WordCamp. So if you don't have a username, you first go, there's where there is login.wordpress.org, and then you open this page, and then when you open that page, it will allow you to create your own account. So you create your account, you will get a username. So you give it to us here so that we can give you a badge. You'll get a profile, and you'll get a badge that you're going to have accordingly. So in WordPress ecosystem, we have, like I can see Mr. Chiwanuka here. This is Mr. Chiwanuka's profile.wordpress.org/Chiwanuka. So Chiwanuka is his username when he registers. So to register, you go to login.wordpress.org, and then you click on /register, and then you will get a profile like this on the WordPress username. So you put there your details a bit, you'll get badges like this one, Meetup Organizer, Meetup that Mr. Chwanaka is having, or WordCamp Speaker, and all those other badges. So please supply your username so that we can give you your badge, and that badge will always give you credit for any work that you do in the WordPress ecosystem. Put a detail about your school, your project title, brief description, problem statement. Now, in case you are able to host your website, you put the link here. In case you don't have hosting, we have free hosting that you can get. You fill in a form. There is a form that we have created. It is bit.ly/web hosting hosting request. So this link, bit.ly/web hosting request. If you want hosting, we shall give you free hosting, and you can upload your WordPress. Let me see, it is, yeah, bit.ly/web hosting request. It will open a Google form, and this Google form, you can fill in just your name and your project name, and yeah, you can call me. We shall give you a free domain, a free.site.ug domain, and even free hosting. So the phone number is there as well. So between today and the rest of this week, we shall continue supporting those who need hosting, and we shall guide you to have your website online. Yeah, so you just go and fill in. This is the courtesy of Shareability Web Services. We are able to give you, because we want you to learn how to put that website online so that people in America, people in Kenya can see it, and even here in Uganda. So the link is bit.ly/web hosting request. So when you fill that in, we shall give you a domain and hosting. So you will just come and put it here, your project here, free of charge. Then we need slides as well. For the slides, we have created a sample pitch deck that you can be able to use. Of course, you can edit it in your own way, but this one has the basics normally needed in a competition like this one. So what you do is you go ahead and you have something like this. It is a similar, you can of course make changes. This is just a sample. So you can just go ahead and put in your title. You put your link down here in case you hosted your website. You put a problem statement, summarize it, don't put a lot of words, just put like one or two statements here, or you can put a picture showing the problem or some statistics. Maybe you've seen 20% of the girls are having this kind of challenge, so you put the statistics needed if to show the problem. Then your solution, how is your website solving that problem? And which features do you have? Maybe it has a booking feature, it has a library, it has a contact form. So those are the features we look at that you should have on your solution. Then also, how did you build it? You tell us that we used WordPress, we used this plugin, we took photos like this, we captured, we got interviews, we had meetings, we did what? You talk about both technology and any other processes that you went through. And then after that, you need to make a video which demonstrates the key features, especially if you are going to pitch on stage. Sometimes your website can fail to run when you're on stage. But if you have a video, you can play it and people still see. So you take your time and record a video for like 3 minutes, navigating your website, showing the key features. You can even go to the back end slightly to show us the plugins there. So in case, even when your local host XAMPP has failed to run on that day, we have evidence that you had something to show. So the video should be clear and clearly click to show us the features. If there's a donate button, you show that. Like the video should be short, but when it is clearly demonstrating the features. Then finally, you conclude by talking about the impact and how this is going to impact. Then a revenue model, how will it be sustained? You have to assure the judges that this project is going to remain even next year, even more years, because you have a plan for it. to sustain it beyond the exhibition or the showcase. And finally, you call on, remember we have sponsors who are in attendance. Your project may catch their eye and they are ready to invest in it and give you startup funding to push it ahead. Maybe they have seen it is really solving a problem in health or in education or in business or in entrepreneurship or in the church. So your project should be marketable. At the end of the day, you can still summarize your last page, put your contact there, and Q&A, judges will ask you questions. Indicate the names of the learners and the name of the school on your slide. So this pitch deck sample, you can be able to download it from the website. I'm just going to post it just now on the blog. So you'll be able to go to the website, go to the blog, and under news, you are going to find it so that you can download. In case you had already submitted your project, it's fine. You can still update your slides and you give us the final one on that, or even prepare and you can send the final one on email, so long as it's ready before the day for the exhibition. Yeah, so basically, we want to welcome you all to Janan SS, which is a beautiful school, and it is not very far from Kampala. It's just like 1 hour when you are already there. So even when you are from Kampala or wherever, we can go and be part of this event, which is available. So Mr. Chwanuka, that is the submission I had. I could request for any feedback or any questions, anyone who has support. We have also other members here who are organizers and volunteers. And if they have any comments, this video, we are going to share it on the forum for the Luwero teachers and also the WordPress community. In case there are those, maybe they are still in class, they fail to connect, they can still follow this video and they can be able to prepare themselves for next week exhibition. Thank you very much, Mr. Chwanuka. Over to you.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Rogers. I'm grateful for the communication you've made to the teachers. Now I'm requesting members who are logged in, if there's somebody who has a comment, opinion, advice to give to the members, please, you can raise up your hand and then we'll give you an opportunity. Somebody with an issue to talk about, you can raise it. Yeah, so if there is nobody that is having a communication, I want to thank you again for your dedication to nurturing learners. This Luwero showcase is not about actually winning awards, but giving students the opportunity to demonstrate their creativity, apply digital skills to the real world challenges, and learn from their peers. And what you need also to know is that the atmosphere that you'll find at Janani is supportive rather than intimidating, and therefore we need to enjoy everything that will be there as if we are part of the community. They are welcoming people. So as organizers, we look forward to welcoming all of you at the site, and we request you to keep time. The host people are aware of the event. Therefore, even if you arrive just before 7 and you tell the askari, he will actually let you sit somewhere as you wait for the organizers. So we expect you to come early, and we look forward to welcoming you and your students on the event day. Thank you, and I wish you safe preparations for your students, and we also wish other organizers good preparations for the event. Thank you so much. I wish you a nice day. Yes, sir.
Yeah, maybe before you close, with something small, some few announcements. One, we have people who are volunteers. We need you to, as you've seen the program, we need support. And WordPress is an open source project, and it only thrives with contributions from the community. So you can contribute your time and expertise, and then you support the project, and you'll really also be duly notified. We are going to, we had a call for volunteers, and that was well responded to. We have received a number of them, so we are going to be publishing them. They also get their badges for being volunteers, and for being a volunteer, you come early. Some of these learners need to be supported in those few. Remember, we are starting teaching like at around 11. So from 9, there are those who use the PowerPoint, others don't have a demo video, others what. We can still support them and make sure that their presentation is on the flash, it is the other side on the screen, they are ready. They can even do a small pitch practice 5 minutes before they come inside. So we need the volunteers who are going to support teams, so that at the end of the day, we have the best. The event is going to be live streamed, so we shall need also people to support in issues of camera and whatever. And also we need people to take photos and share. We are having a Twitter account, that is WordPress Luero. So we want you to go to Twitter and you follow. Right now I'm seeing 25 followers only. Let us all follow so that we can get more following, and then keep engaging with the content that is published, the tweets. You can tweet yourself using the hashtag. We have our hashtag, which is in. So in the call for volunteers, we had like 3 main areas where we needed the volunteers to support, because you could be a volunteer and you're wondering, how will I support the event? So we had 3 main areas. We had the area for the judges, and we have got already judges that have applied, and on this one, we're almost done. We have judges like, we have actually Mr. Andrew Keddy is one of the judges is here. We have Kasiri Asa, we have Wampamba David, we have judges. They have already been applying. So we had a meeting and they are going to be published on the site. We have need support in the event operation. That was I was talking about, guiding the teams and supporting them, welcoming them, making sure that everything is okay, from the registration desk to the meals. And then also the communications and technical support. This is where we have the social media, the photos, and live streaming and all those other things. So you could come and learn something from this event, and get some experience by being part and parcel. So the volunteers, please, you're welcome. We shall be able to be dynamic and try to support. Then also we have several sponsors that are the global sponsors, and we have other new local sponsors that we are going to unveil as well today. These ones were the global ones: Jetpack, WordPress.com, Hostinja, Bluehost. Normally, some of them bring representatives. Then we have Janan Schools, we have Luero Diocese Education Department, but also we have other local sponsors we are going to publish here, and we are going to share their flyers by end of today. So we still welcome sponsors. You could be, when you have an organization and you want to come and support us financially or in kind. Maybe you want to give us internet, free Wi-Fi, or you want to you want to support in one way or the other. Maybe you want to give us water. Hey, you could be an in-kind sponsorship is also welcome. So that the event is the best of what it can be. So the call for sponsors is still open, and we will be acknowledged, and flyers and everything will be made. So we have a lot of flyers coming out on social media. Please let us follow and retweet and like and use the hashtag WP Education and WordPress Showcase. Yeah, so basically, that is what I wanted to highlight regarding volunteers and sponsors. for the event. And finally, there are those teachers who have been requesting for letters. You need a letter, a physical letter to print, so that the school can know where you are going. On that day, they can exempt you from lessons. There is a letter the EduTech Teachers Network has published on their website recommending this event. So you could use that. So when you go to the internet, edutechteachers.org, edutechteachers.org, and you click on events, there are several upcoming events. Which has been recommended is this showcase. So you can download the letter, which can be printed, and it can help you to explain to your head teacher why this event is relevant to education. Because the teacher may think you are just dodging lessons and you are going away, but you need a physical letter. And for them, sometimes they don't need flyers, flyers and whatever, just words. They want a physical, a real invitation. So if you want one, you can go on the website of EduTech Teachers, and there is a letter there explaining very well the program of the day, why it's relevant to education in terms of, especially what we are in project-based learning and innovations in schools, the competence-based curriculum, and is connecting very well why you, the teacher, you may have to come here. So you go and get that letter, and you can be able to use it, print it, and then you also share with other members in the department. We still have tickets that are available for educators. So don't just keep this to yourself, share with a colleague, and you can come and you'll be able to learn something and benefit from this particular engagement. Yeah, so basically, I think that is all I wanted to share. Thank you very much, Mr. Chiwanga.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mukalele Rogers, and thank you very much for all the support to the World WordPress Meetup. Yeah, so members, let's call it a day. I wish you a nice time. Thank you.
All right.